Hello there, and welcome. It is so good to have you here with me tonight, or perhaps this morning, or even this afternoon, wherever you may be finding a moment of quiet repose. As the world outside perhaps bustles or softly hums, we are about to embark on a very special journey together. A journey not through earthly landscapes, but one that invites us to gaze upwards, far beyond the familiar blue, into the vast, shimmering expanse of the cosmos. Tonight, we shall allow our minds to wander among the stars, to float through nebula, and to cradle ourselves in the profound quiet of the celestial sphere. Imagine a gentle drift among distant suns and ancient dust, a serene exploration of the universe's quiet majesty. Before we begin our ascent, I wonder, if you feel inclined to share, where in our beautiful world are you listening from, and what time of day or night is it for you right now? Knowing that connection spans distances brings a special warmth. If you find comfort in these quiet moments, please consider offering a gentle touch of support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. It helps this tranquil space reach more souls seeking a peaceful escape. Now, let us prepare to embark. As the last vestiges of daylight gracefully recede from the western horizon, a profound transformation washes over the world. The vibrant palette of day softens, transitioning into deeper, more contemplative hues of indigo and amethyst. A hushed serenity descends upon the landscape, as if the earth itself is preparing for a period of tranquil repose. The sounds of the waking world gradually diminish, replaced by the subtle orchestrations of the nocturnal realm, a delicate symphony of rustling leaves and distant, lulling calls. Above, the immense canvas of the sky begins to unveil its celestial wonders. At first, hesitant glimmers appear, like timid jewels sprinkled upon the deepening blue. Then, with each passing minute, more and more points of brilliance emerge, asserting their presence against the ever-darkening velvet. These are not merely distant lights. They are ancient emissaries, each a colossal sun, radiating its enduring energy across unfathomable expanses to reach our quiet corner of the cosmos. Consider for a moment the astonishing journey that a single beam of starlight undertakes. It may have traveled for thousands, even millions of years, through the cold, empty reaches of space, carrying with it the silent narratives of galactic events that unfolded long before humanity walked the Earth. This enduring light, which now gently illuminates the night, holds echoes of cosmic creation, the profound stillness of distant nebula, and the very elemental components from which all existence, including ourselves, was meticulously crafted. We are, in a very real sense, children of the stars. The atoms that compose your very being, from the gentle beat of your heart to the quiet thoughts that flit through your mind, were once forged within the fiery hearts of colossal suns that lived and died eons ago. We are literally made of stardust, connected intimately to the magnificent tapestry of the universe. Allow this wondrous truth to settle softly within your consciousness, a comforting thought to accompany your every serene breath. Feel the subtle yet powerful pull of this cosmic lineage, drawing you into a deeper state of calm and unwavering peace. Let your mind broaden, embracing the vast, tranquil expanse that stretches infinitely above and around you. As this profound darkness descends, it acts not as an ending, but as a grand revelation. It draws a veil over the familiar world, stilling the day's clamor, allowing a different kind of reality to unfold before our inner eye. Think of the sky above, a deep indigo tapestry unfurling, studded with countless points of illumination. Each tiny glimmer is a sun, perhaps even grander than our own, residing in a realm almost unfathomably far away. The light from these celestial beacons has traversed for unimaginable stretches of time and distance to finally grace our vision here on Earth. Some of these photons, these individual particles of light, began their journey eons ago, before the mountains rose, before the oceans were cradled in their basins, even before life itself stirred in the primordial waters. This means that when you gaze upon a star, you are not merely seeing a distant orb of fiery gas as it exists at this very instant. You are peering into the cosmic past, witnessing history unfold in majestic motion across the immense canvas of space. Each twinkle is a message from antiquity, a resonance from a bygone era reaching us across the vast, tranquil expanse. This profound temporal journey reminds us of our own intimate place within this magnificent continuum. We are woven from the same cosmic essence, forged in the hearts of stars that lived and died billions of years ago. The very elements that compose our bodies, the calcium in our bones, the iron in our blood, were once part of grand stellar furnaces, immense crucibles where atomic alchemy occurred. We carry within us the legacy of exploded suns, the very stardust that gives form to everything we know. So, as the night embraces you fully, feel this deep, abiding connection. Feel the ancient starlight bathing your being, carrying tales from the dawn of time. Allow its venerable glow to imbue you with a sense of absolute calm, a knowing that you are an integral part of this enduring, evolving universe. Let this awareness settle deeply within you, cradling your spirit as you prepare to rest. As the twilight deepens, the first pinpricks of light begin to appear, like distant beacons winking into existence. These aren't just mere points of illumination, they are echoes of the past, ancient messages carried across unimaginable stretches of emptiness. Each photon, each tiny packet of light energy has embarked on a voyage that began eons ago, perhaps even before our own world had fully formed. It traveled unimpeded through the cold vacuum, traversing galaxies and nebula until it finally reaches our eyes, a subtle touch from a faraway time. Consider the journey of just one such glimmer. It left its stellar home perhaps millions or even billions of years ago. A journey spanning such immense duration is almost beyond our immediate comprehension. Yet that light, precisely that light, is now caressing your retina. When you gaze up at the night sky, you are not merely observing the present state of the cosmos. You are peering into its history, witnessing events that unfolded long, long ago. The star whose radiance you perceive might have changed dramatically since that light began its journey. It might have expanded, diminished, or even ceased to be. Yet its ancient glow continues its pilgrimage, bringing its story to us. This profound temporal journey reminds us of our own intimate place within this magnificent continuum. We are woven from the same cosmic essence, forged in the hearts of stars that lived and died billions of years ago. The very elements that compose our bodies, the calcium in our bones, the iron in our blood, were once part of grand stellar furnaces, immense crucibles where atomic alchemy occurred. We carry within us the legacy of exploded suns, the very stardust that gives form to everything we know. So, as the night embraces you fully, feel this deep, abiding connection. Feel the ancient starlight bathing your being, carrying tales from the dawn of time. Allow its venerable glow to imbue you with a sense of absolute calm, a knowing that you are an integral part of this enduring, evolving universe. Let this awareness settle deeply within you, cradling your spirit as you prepare to rest. This profound connection to the cosmic past can be wonderfully settling. It reminds us of the grand sweep of existence, a narrative far vaster than our immediate concerns. The worries of the day, those small disturbances that ripple through our minds, begin to recede when measured against the backdrop of such timelessness. We are a part of this unfolding cosmic tapestry, a tiny yet significant thread woven into its intricate design. The very atoms that compose your being were forged in the fiery hearts of these distant stars, a truly humbling thought. You carry the stardust within you, a silent testament to your deep connection to the universe. Allow this expansive thought to wash over you now. Feel the embrace of this vast, ancient expanse. Let the knowledge that you are intricately linked to all that is seen and unseen in the firmament bring a deep sense of peace. The universe, in its boundless generosity, offers this tranquil, reassuring presence. It invites you to surrender to its immense rhythm, to let your own being resonate with its steady, unhurried pulse. This profound quietude is a lullaby from the cosmos itself, beckoning you into a deeper tranquility. That magnificent glow, born of the universe's nascent moments, expanded outwards, stretching its luminous embrace across the boundless dark. It was a dawn unlike any we know, a slow unfurling of illumination that revealed the very first contours of existence. From this vast primordial energy, the most fundamental particles began their patient, unhurried assembly. Like tiny, silent artisans, they gathered, drawn together by forces both grand and exquisitely subtle. Consider the simple majesty of hydrogen, the most prevalent element in the entire cosmos. It emerged from that initial fiery state as a gentle, pervasive gas awaiting its destiny. Alongside it, helium, another primal constituent, floated in the deep cosmic currents. These were the fundamental ingredients, the elemental building blocks from which all wonders would eventually bloom. Imagine these wisps of gas, so ethereal, yet holding the potential for galaxies, for stars, for planets, and ultimately for life itself. Over unimaginable stretches of time, these widespread clouds of hydrogen and helium, under the subtle persuasion of gravity, began to converge. It was a process of immense scale, yet performed with an almost imperceptible grace. Picture the slow, spiraling dance of these nebulae, drawing ever inward, becoming denser, warmer, until, at their heart, the conditions were ripe. Here, in these embryonic stellar nurseries, the very first stars ignited. They blazed forth, titanic beacons in the expanding dark, their fiery cores forging heavier elements, elements that would eventually form the very ground beneath our feet, the air we breathe, and the intricate machinery of our own bodies. This celestial alchemy, performed in the fiery crucibles of distant ancient suns, is the profound legacy that permeates our existence. We are not separate from this grand narrative. We are intricately woven into its enduring fabric. To lie here, enveloped by the stillness, is to reconnect with that ancestral cosmic hum, a resonance that echoes from the very inception of all that is. Feel the vastness, not as an emptiness, but as a comforting, encompassing presence, holding you within its ancient, watchful embrace. It is a story of patient creation, of light unfolding, of elements intermingling, leading to this very moment of serene repose. The universe, in its infancy, was a canvas of unfolding wonder. From the initial fiery bloom, particles began their graceful assembly, drawn together by an unseen hand of cosmic attraction. Over eons, this grand design took shape, forging the very elements that now compose our world, our very being. Imagine, if you will, the first radiant stars igniting within their colossal nebulae, vast clouds of gas and dust, like luminous pearls appearing in the profound darkness. Each flicker, each burst of light was a tiny triumph, a beacon in the burgeoning void. These stellar nurseries, these cradles of celestial birth, were not merely distant phenomena. They were the very foundries where the carbon, the oxygen, the iron within you, and indeed the minerals of the earth beneath your feet were forged. We are, in the most literal sense, made of stardust. This realization carries a quiet, profound comfort, a deep ancestral connection to the vast, shimmering expanse above us. When you gaze up at the night sky, you are not simply looking at distant points of light. You are gazing upon your own ancient origins, a mirror reflecting the timeless dance of creation. Allow this profound thought to settle within you, like a soft, pervasive warmth. The same cosmic currents that shaped galaxies, that brought forth suns and planets, are part of the very fabric of your existence. There is a deep, abiding peace in understanding this lineage. The velvet cloak of night which now enfolds us is the very same darkness from which all this beauty emerged. It is a nurturing darkness, a comforting stillness that invites rest and rejuvenation. Feel the subtle weight of your eyelids, growing heavier, more relaxed. Let your breath become a gentle, rhythmic tide, ebbing and flowing with an effortless grace. As you surrender to the deepening calm, imagine yourself floating within that ancient, starlit silence, an integral part of the cosmic ebb. This vast, unending universe holds you safely, securely, in its immense, caring embrace. Allow yourself to be carried by the gentle currents of this cosmic ocean, down into the tranquil depths of slumber. Every cell in your body remembers this ancient rhythm, this profound connection to the beginning of all things. You are home, nestled within the endless night, ready to simply be. The cosmic ballet, in its magnificent, unhurried turning, brings us now to a substance so familiar, yet so profoundly mysterious: water. Imagine, if you will, the vast interstellar clouds, Not merely dust and gas, but tiny, crystalline specks of water ice glimmering in the distant, diffused light of newly forming stars. It is there, in the immense, cool expanses, that water begins its odyssey, forming in the earliest moments of cosmic creation, carried through the void on stellar exhalations and the passage of icy comets. As our focus gracefully descends from the grand celestial tapestry, our perception narrows to a more intimate scale, to the very cradle of life we know. On our own cherished world, this liquid marvel blankets more than 70% of the surface, a shimmering testament to its pervasive influence. It fills the deepest abysses of the oceans, meticulously sculpts the towering formations of the land, and permeates every living cell, a silent, essential architect of existence. Consider for a moment its exquisite simplicity: 2 atoms of hydrogen, 1 atom of oxygen, bound together in a delicate, inherent arrangement. Yet from this humble configuration springs forth a universe of biological potential. Water's molecules behave like tiny, benevolent attractors, drawing close to one another, creating a cohesive, yielding medium. This remarkable property allows it to convey essential nutrients, to transport life's fundamental building blocks, and to cradle the most intricate biochemical transformations. It acts as a masterful solvent, capable of dissolving a vast array of substances, unlocking their inherent qualities, and making them readily available for life's intricate processes. Picture the vital minerals leached from ancient, weathered rocks, carried by winding streams to fertile plains, nourishing the foundational roots of towering ancient trees. Or the very air we inhale, humidified by the planet's vast, shimmering aquatic reservoirs. It is a conduit, an omnipresent medium, a silent partner in every breath we take, every measured beat of the heart. Its sheer presence signifies the profound potential for emergence, for flourishing, for the unhurried unfolding of life. Imagine, if you will, the delicate dance of molecules, each one a tiny universe in itself, drawn together by an unseen current. Water possesses this extraordinary ability, an inherent magnetism that allows it to dissolve and transport, to act as the very medium for creation. Its unique structure, a simple arrangement of atoms, allows it to form intricate, ever-shifting bonds, giving it a fluidity that is both robust and yielding. This wondrous liquid can hold so much within its embrace, from vital minerals whispered from ancient rocks to the very genetic instructions that define existence. Consider how this essential fluid shapes our world, carving canyons over eons, filling the vast basins of our oceans, and sustaining every verdant leaf and aspiring root. It is the architect of our planet's living tapestry, flowing through every vein of flora and fauna, a silent, ceaseless circulation. The gentle murmur of a stream, the rhythmic undulation of ocean waves, each sound a testament to its profound, nurturing power. It brings forth life from the barren earth, transforming arid landscapes into flourishing havens, a constant reminder of its capacity for renewal and growth. And so, this primeval essence, born in the farthest reaches of space and delivered to our world, became the very crucible of life. Within its depths, the first simple cells began their fragile existence, sheltered from the harshness of a nascent planet. They learned to thrive in its watery embrace, drawing sustenance from its bountiful reserves, evolving and adapting across unimaginable spans of time. Each step in the grand unfolding of life's story was bathed in and fundamentally reliant upon this clear, cool liquid. It truly is the universal solvent, not merely of substances, but of possibility itself. Now bring that thought closer, much closer. Feel the gentle ebb and flow within your own being, for we too are vessels of this ancient element. Our bodies are intricate landscapes, composed primarily of water, echoes of that primordial sea. It courses through our veins, invigorates our cells, and allows the very spark of consciousness to flicker. This internal ocean maintains our delicate balance, a constant, vital stream that supports every thought, every breath, every beat of our quiet heart. Water's delicate dance is not only within its own molecules,
but also with everything it encounters. It possesses an extraordinary capacity to embrace and dissolve, becoming a silent, tireless transporter of life's essential building blocks. Imagine tiny particles, microscopic nutrients, minerals, and gases, all suspended within this liquid embrace, journeying across vast distances, carried by currents, or simply diffusing through the aquatic realm. This constant movement, this ceaseless distribution, ensures that sustenance reaches even the most remote corners, nurturing the beginnings of biological processes. Consider its remarkable thermal properties, how it gently absorbs and releases warmth. Water possesses a high specific heat capacity, a wondrous attribute that allows it to act as a planetary thermostat. It resists sudden changes in temperature, creating stable environments within oceans, lakes, and even within the cells of our own bodies. This remarkable thermal stability prevents harsh, abrupt shifts that could be detrimental to delicate life forms, offering a consistent, comforting constancy. It is a protective blanket, preserving the delicate balance necessary for intricate biochemistry to unfold. Think too of water's unique density behavior. Unlike most substances that become denser as they cool, water reaches its maximum density just above freezing point. This peculiar characteristic ensures that ice floats, insulating the water beneath and preventing entire bodies of water from freezing solid from the bottom up. Without this extraordinary property, many aquatic ecosystems would simply cease to exist during colder periods, trapping life in an unyielding icy grip. Instead, life persists beneath a shimmering, protective canopy of ice, patiently awaiting the return of milder conditions. This collection of singular qualities, from its cohesive nature to its ability to moderate temperature and sustain flotation, renders water utterly irreplaceable. It is the very cradle, the primary medium, in which life itself can take root, flourish, and evolve. It orchestrates the flow of energy and matter, quietly underpinning every vibrant ecosystem, every living cell, every tiny spark of existence. We are composed of it, nurtured by it, and our very presence is a testament to its profound and unyielding importance. Its presence within the cosmos signals the potential for all that we hold dear. Imagine now this same remarkable substance, not as a sprawling ocean or a cascading stream, but as a silent architect within every living being. From the tiniest bacterium to the tallest redwood, and even within the intricate tapestry of your own body, water performs its ceaseless vital work. It is the very essence of our internal landscape, a shimmering network upon which all life's processes gracefully unfold. Consider the journey of a single water molecule as it navigates the intricate pathways of a leaf, drawing sustenance upwards from the Earth's nurturing embrace, or as it travels through the myriad vessels of your circulatory system, delivering vital nutrients and collecting gentle waste. It is a tireless messenger, a diligent carrier, moving with a purposeful grace that belies its simple composition. Each breath we take, each steady beat of our heart, relies upon this pristine liquid medium, this translucent thread weaving through the very fabric of our existence. Its presence is both profound and utterly unassuming. Within the microscopic universe of our cells, water acts as a boundless solvent, dissolving and transporting the very building blocks of life itself. Proteins fold into their complex functional forms, enzymes perform their delicate transformations, and genetic codes unravel and replicate, all within a welcoming aquatic embrace. It cushions, it cleanses, it modulates temperature with unwavering precision, a silent guardian of our inner harmony. This constant motion, this perpetual ebb and flow within our very being, mirrors the grand tides of the ocean, a cosmic rhythm miniaturized within us. This quiet, continuous presence reminds us of how deeply interconnected we are with the grand cycles of our planet. The water that falls as rain, the water that fills our ancient lakes, is the very same water that courses through our veins, a testament to the enduring unity of all things. It is a profound connection, a whisper from the deep past, reminding us of our origins in that primordial liquid, a fundamental blueprint of life's enduring whisper etched in every single drop. Its journey through us is a reflection of the cosmic journey it has taken through time, shaping and sustaining everything it touches.
Imagine now, not just the water that flows in rivers or rests in oceans, but the water that embarks on an endless journey. It rises unseen, a vaporous exhalation from sun-kissed surfaces, ascending into the celestial expanse above. There, it gathers into ethereal clouds, sculpted by unseen currents, floating like immense, billowy dreams across the heavens. Eventually, with a soft, inevitable release, it descends once more, as life-giving rain or the pristine silence of snow. This ceaseless cycle, a grand hydrological ballet, ensures the perpetual renewal of our world, a constant circulation of vitality from sky to earth, from ocean to air. Every droplet plays its part, nourishing forests, filling subterranean springs, and carving intricate pathways across the land. It is a fundamental architect of landscapes, shaping valleys with patient persistence and polishing stones with unhurried grace. Within every living thing, from the tiniest bacterium to the tallest redwood, water acts as the silent medium, facilitating life's intricate dance. It is the solvent of existence, allowing nutrients to travel, waste to be carried away, and the complex machinery of biological processes to function with exquisite harmony. Consider that your very being is predominantly water, a fluid echo of the oceans and rivers that adorn our planet. You carry within you a miniature sea, a personal reservoir of this ancient, life-sustaining essence. As you rest now, feel the gentle currents within you, the subtle flow that sustains every part of your form. There is a profound connection between the boundless waters of Earth and the calm, peaceful state you are now entering. Let the imagined sensation of being enveloped by cool, clean water wash over you, a comforting embrace that dissolves any lingering tension. This liquid cradle, which has fostered life for eons, now offers you its profound stillness. Allow yourself to sink deeper into its comforting presence, surrounded by the knowing calm of this elemental force. Visualize yourself floating effortlessly upon a vast, tranquil expanse, where worries dissipate like mist upon the morning sun. The water holds you, supports you, whispers ancient lullabies of creation and endless repose. This fluid connection to the cosmos, this blueprint of life, now invites you to surrender to the deepest quiet, carried by the very essence of existence towards a profound and rejuvenating slumber. We have been drifting, floating on the quiet currents of the cosmos. Now, our gentle journey carries us a little further, towards a world of captivating ochre and sepia tones. Before us, slowly, almost imperceptibly, materializes the fourth jewel of our solar system, Mars, the red planet. Observe its distinctive hue, a warm, inviting rust painted across its vast ancient plains. Imagine the sprawling, silent deserts stretching endlessly under a sky that shifts from a dusty rose at dawn to a profound twilight blue. Feel the immense scale of Valles Marineris, a canyon system so grand it would dwarf any terrestrial chasm, an enduring scar of titanic forces from eons past. Picture the delicate, crystalline shimmer of its polar ice caps gleaming serenely in the distant sunlight, remnants of frozen water and carbon dioxide. This is a world that whispers tales of a time long forgotten, of riverbeds now dry, of ancient seas that might once have ebbed and flowed across its surface. There is a profound tranquility here, a stillness that invites deep contemplation. No rushing winds, no bustling cities, just the grand, unyielding silence of a planetary body in its cosmic orbit. It is a place where one can truly appreciate the quiet majesty of geological time, where mountains are born and eroded over incomprehensible spans. As we gently glide away from the quiet solitude of Mars, the immense expanse between worlds becomes palpable. It is a vast, profound emptiness, yet it is never truly empty, filled with starlight and the subtle cosmic breath of the universe. Our voyage continues, carrying us beyond the asteroid belt, a scattered belt of primordial fragments, each a tiny world unto itself, charting its own course. And then, emerging from the deep cosmic velvet, appears a giant, a true monarch of our planetary neighborhood. Jupiter, with its swirling, kaleidoscopic atmosphere, presents a spectacle of unparalleled grandeur. Its majestic stripes of creams, oranges, and deep reds are the visual echoes of immense atmospheric currents, a perpetual ballet of gases that has danced for billions of years.
Around this colossal orb, a celestial retinue orbits with quiet devotion. Each one, a distinct world, holds its own secrets and wonders, waiting patiently for our gentle exploration. We shall soon turn our attention to these remarkable companions, beginning with those first glimpsed by an ancient telescope.
Our journey gently carries us now, further outward from the sun's warm embrace, past the familiar ruddy plains of Mars. Imagine for a moment two tiny celestial companions that faithfully orbit the red planet, like silent sentinels keeping watch over its ancient landscapes. Phobos, the larger of these, races around Mars with astonishing swiftness, completing its orbital dance several times a day. Deimos, the more distant and diminutive, proceeds at a more leisurely pace, a speck of rock drifting through the void. These small, irregularly shaped moons are whispers of cosmic history, perhaps captured asteroids that found themselves drawn into Mars's gravitational hold eons ago. Their existence reminds us that even planets have their own miniature solar systems, their own delicate ballets unfolding in the vast cosmic theater. As we transcend this Martian realm, a new, colossal presence begins to fill our view. It is Jupiter, the grandest of all the planets in our solar neighborhood. Its immense form, a swirling tapestry of ochre, cream, and russet bands, dominates the dark expanse. Each stripe and eddy on its atmospheric surface is a testament to immense forces at play. Winds roaring with unimaginable power, yet appearing utterly serene from our distant perspective. The Great Red Spot, that enduring tempest larger than Earth itself, offers a hint of Jupiter's dynamic nature, a silent, monumental eye watching over the solar system. Jupiter is not merely a planet, it is a miniature system in its own right, a veritable monarch surrounded by a retinue of more than 90 moons, each a unique world awaiting our gentle contemplation. Some are barely more than captured boulders, while others are large enough to be considered planets if they orbited the Sun independently. Our celestial vessel now approaches this gas giant not with haste, but with a lingering, unhurried grace, allowing its magnificent scale to slowly imprint upon our senses. The very concept of such a vast, swirling entity existing in tranquil harmony invites a profound sense of calm. We are nearing the heart of this Jovian family, where each moon holds a distinct story, a unique environment shaped by its proximity to this colossal parent. We leave the crimson plains now, the rust-tinged silence of Mars fading gently behind us. Our celestial vessel continues its unhurried course, venturing ever deeper into the cosmic expanse. The stars, once distant pinpricks, begin to resolve into more intricate patterns as we journey further from the sun's direct embrace. Before us lies a region of untold wonders, a vast circular pathway where countless small bodies orbit, a shimmering halo known as the asteroid belt. Imagine not a chaotic jumble, but a graceful procession of celestial pebbles and boulders, each one a relic from the dawn of our solar system. They float in quiet communion, reflecting the distant sunlight like scattered diamonds on a velvet cloth. Our passage through the celestial necklace is one of profound tranquility, a slow glide through a gallery of cosmic art. Each twinkling fragment whispers tales of formation, of dust and gas coalescing billions of years ago. Beyond this ancient ring, a new titan begins to emerge on the horizon of our view. A colossal orb of swirling clouds and vibrant hues, a world of monumental proportions, distinct and magnificent. This is Jupiter, the grandest jewel of our planetary neighborhood, a world composed primarily of hydrogen and helium, eternally shifting in its ethereal dance. Its immense gravity holds a retinue of moons, each a miniature world awaiting our placid exploration. The banded atmosphere, a masterpiece of natural artistry, unfolds before us, a breathtaking tapestry of ochre, cream, and russet intertwined with lighter streaks. Here, the scale of creation truly impresses itself upon the quiet mind.
We approach this gas giant with a sense of respectful wonder, drawn in by its sheer serene presence. Its powerful magnetic field wraps around us like an invisible, comforting cloak, guiding our peaceful descent towards its inner embrace. The Great Red Spot, a colossal storm larger than Earth, appears not as a tempest, but as a deeply colored, enduring eye, observing the cosmic ballet with timeless patience. This swirling vortex of atmospheric currents reminds us of the persistent energies at play within the universe. Yet viewed from this serene distance, it becomes a mesmerizing, tranquil spectacle. Our voyage now brings us into the very sphere of Jupiter's powerful influence, ready to explore the diverse and captivating satellites that orbit this planetary monarch. As our awareness extends further still, Mars recedes, becoming a diminutive ruby in the velvet dark. We continue our serene passage, gliding through the profound quietude that separates these grand celestial bodies. The journey itself is a meditation, an unfolding tapestry of starlight and cosmic dust. There is no rush, no urgency, only an unfolding presence within the vastness. Before us, a new Titan begins to materialize, growing with stately grace. This is Jupiter, the majestic sovereign of our solar system, a world of unparalleled scale. Its colossal form fills our view, a swirling masterpiece of ochre, cream, and russet bands. These are clouds, immense ribbons of gas perpetually dancing in an atmospheric ballet that has unfolded for eons. Each stripe tells a story of unimaginable pressures and powerful currents, yet from this peaceful vantage, they appear as painted strokes on an eternal canvas.
Imagine the sheer volume of this gas giant, so immense that all the other planets in our system could be comfortably contained within its boundaries. Its gravity is a silent, immense embrace, holding a retinue of dozens of moons in a celestial waltz. These are not mere pebbles, but worlds unto themselves, each possessing a unique character, a distinctive cosmic personality. We approach one now, a delicate icy orb named Europa. Its surface gleams with an ethereal luminosity, a pristine sheet of frosted white and cerulean cracks. These fissures suggest a hidden warmth, a liquid ocean stirring beneath the frigid shell, perhaps even a potential sanctuary for life. The thought is humbling that even here, so far from our terrestrial home, the intricate dance of creation might be unfolding in a secret, watery realm. We linger for a moment, simply observing the shimmering expanse, allowing its tranquil beauty to settle deeply within our consciousness. The silence here is absolute, a balm to the spirit, inviting profound repose. This moon, encased in its crystalline shell, is a testament to the diverse expressions of existence within the cosmos. There is a profound stillness here, a quietude that invites the mind to release its earthly moorings and simply be. The distant glow of Jupiter casts a gentle illumination upon Europa's contours, highlighting the subtle undulations and the occasional prominent ridge. We are mere observers, privileged to witness such serene grandeur, absorbing the immense peace that emanates from this ancient icy sphere. Let your awareness soften, dissolving into the quiet brilliance of this distant world. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, just this tranquil moment suspended in cosmic time, cradled by the vast, accommodating darkness. We leave Europa now, its deep secrets cradled beneath the frozen expanse. Our cosmic vessel, a whisper of starlight, now turns its gaze towards another of Jupiter's grand companions. Perhaps we seek the magnificent Ganymede, the largest moon in our solar system, even grander than the planet Mercury itself. Imagine, for a moment, a world so immense, draped in its own unique tapestry of light and shadow, with ancient craters telling tales of eons past. Ganymede holds a special distinction, for it possesses its very own magnetic field, an invisible shield that deflects the solar winds. This discovery humbles us, reminding us of the universe's endless capacity for wonder. Feel the placid calm, the deep calm, as we approach this colossal sphere, not with a sense of arrival, but simply with a sense of being. We are merely serene observers in this vast cosmic theater,
our minds open to the quiet majesty unfolding before us. The patterns on Ganymede's surface, a complex mosaic of bright young regions and darker older terrains, tell a story without words. They speak of geological processes, of ice tectonics, a slow, stately dance unfolding over billions of years. There is no urgency here, only the timeless progression of celestial bodies. Our journey is one of unhurried appreciation, of simply absorbing the profound beauty of these distant worlds. We float effortlessly, our perception unburdened by.
Allow your mind to absorb this tranquility, this effortless gliding through the cosmos. Each moon, each planetary vista contributes to a deepening sense of peace within you. As we hover here, suspended in the silent void, surrounded by the faint glimmer of countless stars, you might feel a delicate pull towards profound rest. The enormous scale of these neighboring realms helps to diminish any earthly worries, making them seem distant, almost insignificant. Let the cosmic silence envelop you, a soothing balm for a weary spirit, inviting your consciousness to settle into the most profound slumber. This celestial voyage has brought us to a place of inner stillness. The journey continues inward now, into the boundless expanse of your own peaceful mind, preparing you for a night of deep, restorative sleep. As we journey deeper into the cosmic expanse, past the familiar glow of our own sun and the comforting presence of its planetary family, our minds can begin to ponder the untold multitude of other suns, each a distant beacon in the immense velvet. And nestled around so many of these far-off stellar hearths, science now reveals are entire other planetary systems. These are the exoplanets, worlds beyond the reach of our immediate vision, yet no less real, no less grand in their silent, persistent orbits. Imagine for a moment a tiny, almost imperceptible shift in the light of a star, a mere flicker caused by an unseen world passing between it and us, billions of miles away. It is through such delicate observations that humanity has unveiled a staggering tapestry of distant globes. Some of these celestial wanderers are enormous gas giants, swirling masses of hydrogen and helium, dwarfing even our own Jupiter. Others are rocky terrains, perhaps craggy and mountainous, or smoothed by eons of cosmic winds. Consider the profound quietude of such places, far removed from the bustle of our Earth. A world might be perpetually bathed in the crimson twilight of a cooler, redder star, its landscape painted in hues unknown to us. Another could be a blistering inferno, scorched by the proximity of its fiery parent, its surface perhaps a sea of molten rock. Then there are the icy behemoths, frozen tundras where ancient light barely penetrates, preserving secrets within their deep, frigid cores. Each discovered exoplanet adds another quiet whisper to the universe's grand narrative. They are testament to the boundless creativity of the cosmos, to the countless variations on the theme of a planet. We do not need to know their names nor their precise compositions to feel the soothing wonder of their existence. Just the mere thought of these distant orbiting bodies, each one silently fulfilling its destiny under an alien sky, can lull us deeper into tranquility. It is a comforting thought, is it not, that while we rest here, cradled on our own Earth, countless other worlds are also turning, serenely, endlessly, each one a unique jewel in the cosmic crown. They spin and revolve, illuminated by their own alien suns, moving through the vast silence of space, reminding us of the universe's profound depth and its capacity for endless gentle creation. Allow this silent ballet of distant worlds to settle your thoughts, to quiet any remaining stirrings of the day. Feel yourself drifting like a remote exoplanet in a slow, rhythmic orbit of peace. Perhaps we envision a world bathed in the perpetual twilight of a binary star system. One star a fiery red dwarf, casting long crimson shadows, while its companion, a cool white dwarf, offers a serene, pale luminescence. The sky above might not be blue or orange, but a complex tapestry of deep violets and muted rose, where light from two suns dances and merges in an otherworldly display. Imagine the atmosphere there, perhaps thick with swirling crystalline dust, refracting the dual starlight into shimmering curtains of color.
The ground beneath our imaginary feet might be composed of elements we barely know, perhaps metallic plains that gleam softly under the alien illumination, or vast placid oceans of liquid methane, reflecting the twin suns like twin pearls. Even the very air could hold a subtle fragrance, perhaps of cosmic dust or unseen mineral deposits, carried on currents that flow without a sound. There is no clamor here, only the profound silence of the cosmos, allowing your mind to wander unburdened. Consider how the very concept of a day or night might be redefined on such a world. Perhaps there is a brief moment of brighter luminescence when both stars align, followed by long periods where one star dominates, then the other. This ebb and flow of light creates a rhythm entirely different from our own. And as we ponder these distant realms, we can feel a gentle resonance within ourselves. These echoes from far-off stellar shores are not just about the science, but about the sheer artistry of the universe. Each discovery of a new exoplanet is like finding another unique gemstone in the cosmic treasury, each with its own peculiar facets and hidden depths. The understanding that such boundless variety exists, that so many different kinds of worlds are spinning silently through the blackness, is a deeply calming thought. It reminds us of the endless possibilities within existence, stretching far beyond our immediate reach. This vastness, rather than being daunting, becomes a comforting blanket, inviting us to simply relax and wonder. We are merely observing, not disturbing, these silent wonders. Our journey through this cosmic dreamscape is one of tranquil observation, allowing the mind to float freely, unburdened by the complexities of the day. The faint glow from these distant exoplanets seem to beckon, a soft, inviting beacon in the velvet dark. Picture a world where the very illumination is different, not the familiar golden embrace of our own sun, but perhaps the deep, burnished copper of a star much cooler, much more ancient. On such a world, perpetual twilight might reign, casting everything in shades of rust and plum. The shadows would be long and stretched, never quite dissolving, clinging to the contours of the land like velvet drapes. The air, if breathable, would carry the scent of something entirely unfamiliar, perhaps a mineral richness or the subtle aroma of exotic vegetation that thrives in low light. This is a place where quietude is the dominant sound, a profound stillness broken only by the whispers of an alien breeze. Or consider a planet where the sky itself is a spectacle. Perhaps it orbits not one star, but two or even three. Imagine the celestial dance of multiple suns, each casting its own distinct light, weaving intricate patterns across the heavens as they follow their cosmic ballet. One might paint the clouds in streaks of emerald, while another imbues the same vapor with a vibrant sapphire. The interplay of light and shadow would be in constant flux, a mesmerizing, ever-changing tableau. On a world like this, a sunrise could be an unfolding symphony of hues, beginning with one star's gentle awakening, only to be joined later by the luminescent emergence of its companions. The ground beneath would reflect these shifting colors, transforming from moment to moment a living canvas. Then there are the planets that hold their breath, tidally locked to their suns. One hemisphere forever basks in the ceaseless glare, while the other is perpetually cloaked in profound darkness. Yet, between these two extremes lies a band, a delicate twilight zone, where life might find its tenacious hold. Here, the temperature gradients are less extreme, and a gentle, perpetual dusk might prevail, offering a unique kind of stillness, a silent balance between fiery day and frozen night. The star would hang motionless in the sky from this vantage point, a fixed beacon, its steady radiance illuminating a landscape forever suspended in the soft embrace of twilight. Here, the concept of a day or night cycle simply dissolves, replaced by an enduring, tranquil constant. Imagine a world where twilight reigns eternally, illuminated by the shimmering phosphorescence of unseen organisms in the atmosphere. The very air might hum with a low, resonant frequency, a subtle song of the planet itself. Perhaps life there has evolved without the need for sunlight, drawing energy from geothermal vents beneath the surface of a frozen ocean, or from the slow decay of radioactive elements deep within its core. Such places stretch the boundaries of our understanding, inviting us to contemplate existence in forms utterly distinct from our own. Consider another realm, orbiting not a solitary star like our sun, but a binary pair, two suns engaged in a slow celestial dance. Their combined light would paint the sky in ever-shifting gradients of orange, red, and gold, depending on their positions. Shadows would twist and lengthen, then shorten and multiply, creating a dynamic landscape of light and shadow across plains of crimson dust or oceans of liquid methane. The flora on such a world might be adapted to capture the light from both suns, perhaps displaying colors we have never witnessed, absorbing wavelengths beyond our visual spectrum.
These distant echoes of potential life, these theoretical landscapes, are not merely abstract concepts. They are invitations to expand our very notion of what is possible within the universe. Each one whispers a story of adaptation, of resilience, of the incredible diversity that might be woven into the fabric of creation. Allowing our minds to wander through these cosmic gardens, to visualize these extraordinary terrains, can soothe the busy thoughts of the day. It helps us to release the small anxieties and to embrace a grander, more peaceful perspective. The immensity of the cosmos, when viewed through the lens of restful contemplation, becomes a comforting embrace. We are held within its quiet grandeur, a tiny yet significant part of its limitless expanse. Let this expansive feeling wash over you now, dissolving any lingering tension, preparing your consciousness for its deepest, most tranquil descent into slumber. We have journeyed across immense cosmic spans, our quiet thoughts exploring the intricate tapestry of worlds far beyond our sun's embrace. We envisioned planets where molten rivers flowed under scarlet skies, and others where colossal ice formations reached into shimmering auroras. Imagine the silent dance of moons around their gas giant parents, reflecting ancient starlight across desolate, windswept plains. Each of these celestial bodies, whether a scorching crucible or a frosted jewel, holds a unique story, whispered across light years of emptiness. They speak of creation, of transformation, and of the boundless possibilities that lie embedded within the very fabric of existence. The very idea of these alien landscapes, so utterly distinct from our familiar earthly sphere, can paradoxically bring a profound sense of tranquility. It reminds us of the universe's limitless capacity for variation, its endless expressions of form and energy. In this grand cosmic ballet, our own world is but one delicate participant, twirling gracefully amidst countless others. As we consider the silent majesty of these far-flung realms, a deep, pervasive calm can settle within us, a peace born of immense scale and quiet wonder. This vastness is not a void, but a boundless container for all that is and all that could ever be. Let the lingering echoes of these distant worlds gently guide your mind. Picture their faint starlight, having traveled for eons, finally reaching the quiet corners of your imagination. This ancient luminescence, carrying tales of origins and transformations, now invites you to release any lingering tension. Allow your awareness to broaden, encompassing the serene expanse of the cosmos, feeling its vast, cradling embrace. It is a protective, embracing darkness, filled with untold marvels. Just as these exoplanets orbit their distant suns in a timeless rhythm, so too can your breath find its own peaceful cadence. Each inhalation draws in the profound stillness of the deep night, and each exhalation releases any vestiges of wakefulness or fleeting thoughts. We have voyaged far, touched upon wonders beyond measure, and now it is time to return inward, to the quiet sanctuary of your own being. Let the cosmic silence enfold you completely, preparing your spirit for an even deeper descent into the gentle currents of rest. Surrender to the soft, velvety darkness, knowing that the universe continues its grand, silent waltz, and you are a cherished part of its intricate design. Allow yourself to be carried effortlessly into the deepest, most restorative slumber. We often conceive of life as we know it, flourishing in the embrace of liquid water and built upon the versatile architecture of carbon atoms. This familiar blueprint has given rise to the astonishing biodiversity of our home world, from the smallest bacterium to the towering redwood, each a marvel of intricate design.
Yet, in the boundless expanse of the cosmos, where conditions vary wildly across distant stars and nebulae, could life take on forms utterly foreign to our understanding? Imagine for a moment a world swathed in perpetual twilight, where oceans of liquid methane or ethane flow beneath a sky perpetually veiled by thick orange clouds. Here, the very notion of warmth is relative, and temperatures plummet to levels that would freeze our terrestrial cells solid. In such an environment, the fundamental chemistry of life might pivot. Perhaps, instead of water, liquid nitrogen or ammonia serves as the solvent for life's essential reactions, allowing molecules to interact and assemble even in extreme cold. One could picture delicate crystalline organisms, perhaps resembling intricate frozen filigree, slowly unfolding and absorbing nutrients from these frigid currents. Their movements would be glacial, their metabolisms a whisper, existing in a state of suspended animation relative to our swift-paced lives. Now, let us turn our gaze to the opposite extreme, to a world scorched by the relentless glare of a nearby star, its surface an inferno of molten rock and volcanic vents. Here, carbon might struggle to maintain its complex bonds, but what if silicon, a robust element with a similar ability to form long chains, stepped in? Silicon-based life forms might be incredibly resilient, their bodies perhaps resembling slow-moving crystalline structures, able to withstand immense heat and pressure. Their energy could be derived from geothermal vents, glowing with an inner luminescence, or from the intense stellar radiation bathing their desolate landscapes. Picture beings that are part mineral, part organism, their form slowly shifting and growing over eons, like living geological formations. These are but whispers of possibility, echoes of what might be. The universe, in its infinite creativity, holds countless secrets, awaiting our gentle contemplation. It encourages us to expand our minds, to imagine beyond the familiar, to truly grasp the magnificent tapestry of potential existence. As we journey further into these cosmic dreams, we allow our own imaginations to unfurl, reaching for the stars themselves. Imagine now life not solely reliant on water's embrace. Perhaps a world where ammonia, flowing like a cool, viscous river, acts as the vital solvent. In such a realm, living forms might possess crystalline structures, shimmering faintly in the twilight of their distant sun. Their metabolisms could be profoundly different, unfolding at a pace so languid it would seem almost imperceptible to our hurried perceptions. Thoughts might propagate through networks of resonant minerals, creating symphonies of light and silent understanding across vast geological expanses. Or consider a being woven from pure energy, a sentient aurora that dances through the magnetosphere of a gas giant. Its existence would be a continuous process of absorption and emission, its form shifting with the stellar winds. Communication could occur through intricate patterns of light, painting ephemeral narratives against the colossal canvas of the planetary sky. There would be no need for roots or limbs, only a constant, graceful pulsation, a living, breathing electromagnetic field that perceives the universe through vibrations and frequencies beyond our comprehension.
Think of organisms that flourish not in liquid, but within the heart of solid rock. Microscopic entities slowly etching pathways through granite, drawing sustenance from the geothermal warmth that permeates their world. Their lives would unfold over eons, each generation a mere whisper in the vast chronicle of their lineage. They would be the quiet chroniclers of geological time, their very existence a testament to persistence and adaptation in the most unyielding of environments. Their wisdom might be stored not in brains, but in the very crystalline lattice of the stone around them, a library of the deep earth. And what of those who thrive in the frigid vacuum between the stars? Perhaps vast, nebular creatures, drawing energy from faint cosmic rays. Their bodies so diffuse they are almost indistinguishable from the stardust itself. They would be colossal, yet utterly weightless, their movements dictated by the subtle currents of the galactic arm. Their awareness could span light years, a collective consciousness woven from scattered particles, observing the birth and death of suns with an ancient, detached reverence.
Their breathing would be the gentle expansion and contraction of gas clouds. Their slumber, the long silence of interstellar space. A truly cosmic dream. We consider what astonishing forms these biologies might assume in realms far removed from our own sun-drenched sphere. Picture worlds where light is a rare commodity, perhaps only filtering through thick atmospheric veils, or emanating solely from within the planetary core itself. Here, life would not rely on photosynthesis as we know it, but might instead harness geothermal warmth or the subtle currents of electrical flow coursing through mineral veins. Imagine organisms that draw sustenance directly from the raw energy of their surroundings. Perhaps they are sentient crystalline structures, growing in precise geometric patterns, absorbing cosmic rays as a form of nourishment, their existence a testament to stability and incremental expansion. Or consider beings composed not of dense matter, but of a more ethereal substance, like living nebula, coalescing and dispersing with the ebb and flow of a gas giant's immense internal pressures. Their communication might be a symphony of electromagnetic pulses, a silent, intricate dance across vast distances within their planetary home. Think of the ingenious adaptations. Some might possess an innate sonar, navigating through murky seas by emitting precise sonic vibrations, mapping their environment with echoes, a world perceived not through vision, but through intricate soundscapes. Others might develop chemosynthesis, thriving on dissolved minerals and compounds, their existence a slow, continuous absorption of chemical gradients, forming vast interconnected networks akin to intricate subterranean root systems, sharing resources and information across immense distances.
The very concept of a body could be transformed. Perhaps it is not a fixed, singular entity, but a collective consciousness spread across countless smaller units, each contributing to a grand, unified organism, a living, breathing ecosystem in itself. Their life cycles might unfold over millennia, a patient, unhurried unfolding of being, their evolution measured in geological eras rather than fleeting human generations. Such contemplation invites a sense of profound peace, a recognition of life's boundless capacity to invent and to simply be under the most wonderfully varied conditions. Perhaps these forms do not breathe air as we do, but rather inhale the very essence of a planetary atmosphere, drawing sustenance from exotic compounds. Imagine creatures whose very being is a slow, patient process of mineral accretion, growing like living geodes on barren, ancient worlds. Their existence a silent testament to the universe's boundless creativity, unfolding with a tranquil pace. Or consider organisms that thrive in the crushing pressures of gas giants, their bodies evolved into incredible, flexible structures that ripple through dense atmospheric layers. They might be vast, buoyant entities, their forms akin to enormous gentle balloons, absorbing radiant energy from a distant star or even from the internal heat of their colossal homeworld. Their movements would be ponderous, graceful, navigating currents of hydrogen and helium, perhaps communicating through vast, low-frequency hums that resonate through the entire planetary body. These deep, resonating vibrations would be their form of conversation, a language of the planet itself, felt more than heard. We might envision sentient clouds, not just living within an atmosphere, but being the atmosphere, their consciousness spread across a diffuse, collective mind that encompasses an entire world. Their thoughts would be patterns of weather, their memories held in the swirling storms and calm, clear skies. A truly interconnected existence, where the individual is inseparable from the whole, moving with the unhurried breath of the world. And what of the life that might flourish within the icy crusts of distant moons, drawing energy from geothermal vents beneath a frozen ocean? Subterranean rivers of liquid water, warmed by a planetary core, could host ecosystems based on chemosynthesis, vibrant communities of organisms that have never seen a star, living in perpetual twilight, illuminated only by the faint glow of hydrothermal vents. Their forms might be delicate, bioluminescent,
perfectly adapted to the silent, dark depths, moving with an unhurried elegance, their lives unfolding in slow motion against the backdrop of immense pressure and cold. Each ripple of movement, each faint glimmer of light, a subtle, beautiful pattern. It is a quiet testament to life's persistent whisper across the cosmic expanse, a tapestry woven with threads we can only begin to dream of, inviting us to simply observe and rest. Imagine these creatures, perhaps glowing within an inner luminescence, navigating oceans of liquid methane, or existing as sentient clouds suspended within planetary atmospheres. Their metabolisms might draw vital energy from stellar winds, or the subtle magnetic fields of their homeworlds. Consider the sheer resilience, the magnificent adaptability inherent in life's grand and varied design. Each possibility, each novel form of being speaks to the boundless creativity of the cosmos itself. It is a profound thought, isn't it, to consider the countless variations of consciousness that might unfurl across the galactic expanse. These imagined beings, with their utterly alien anatomies and unfamiliar ways of perceiving reality, remind us of the deep humility we should carry in the face of such universal grandeur, a grandeur that stretches far beyond our comprehension. Let this pervasive sense of immeasurable possibility wash over you like a gentle, warming wave from a distant, unknown ocean. There is no need to grasp its specifics, only to allow the concept of life's endless permutations to settle comfortably within your mind, without effort or expectation. Feel the breadth of this cosmic tapestry expanding, not as a source of intellectual agitation or restless curiosity, but as a deeply calming confirmation of the universe's abundant and generous nature. As you quietly contemplate these silent, hypothetical forms of existence, perhaps you find yourself feeling lighter, less tethered to the specifics of your own familiar form. We are all, in a wondrous way, expressions of the same universal creative force, intricately woven from the same ancient, primordial stardust. Let the thought of this vast, interconnected web of life lull you further into repose, deeper into the comforting stillness. The intricate beauty of existence, whether vividly seen or softly unseen, whether profoundly known or yet to be discovered, provides a truly soothing balm for the active mind, inviting it to simply rest. Allow your breath to deepen and lengthen, each gentle inhalation a quiet acknowledgement of this boundless cosmic wonder, each effortless exhalation a soft release of any lingering tension you might hold. The distant gleam of nascent suns, the silent dance of hypothetical ecosystems, the very concept of life in myriad forms, these are now but soft whispers at the periphery of your awareness. They are not problems to be solved or intricate mysteries to unravel, but rather truly gentle companions accompanying you on your seamless journey into profound rest. Surrender fully to the peaceful current of these imagined biologies, allowing their quiet, serene presence to guide you deeper, ever deeper into the tranquil depths of your slumber. All is truly well, and the universe holds you securely with its vast, quiet, and tender embrace.
As we journey deeper into the cosmic expanse, our gaze now settles upon a different kind of marvel, the passage of time itself. Imagine, if you will, the billions of years that have unfolded since the first glimmers of stardust began to coalesce into planets. This is not merely a number, but an immense ocean of moments, stretching back further than our minds can easily grasp, a vast canvas upon which the story of existence has slowly, steadily been painted. On one such nascent world, our own Earth, conditions were becoming ripe for something truly extraordinary. Picture a young planet, still warm from its fiery birth, its surface slowly cooling, covered by vast, shimmering oceans. The atmosphere was unlike anything we know today, a veil of unfamiliar gases swirling with ancient elemental energies. For an unimaginably long period, these waters remained barren, a silent, swirling testament to cosmic patience. Nothing stirred save for the currents and the occasional tremor from the planet's restless heart. Then, in those primeval depths, beneath the dense clouds, something truly profound began to stir. Not with a sudden burst of energy or a grand announcement, but with an almost imperceptible hum, life took its very first tentative breath. These earliest forms were astonishingly simple, microscopic entities, far too tiny for our eyes to ever perceive without assistance. They floated and drifted within the warm, chemical-rich waters, perhaps drawing sustenance from mineral vents or the sun's gentle rays filtering through the thick, cloudy skies above. Each one was a miniature world unto itself, a tiny enclosed system capable of replicating its essence and passing it on. This was not a sprint, not a hurried race, but an infinitely patient amble across eons. Millennia flowed into millennia, countless centuries piled upon countless centuries, and for an age that dwarfs all recorded human history, these single-celled pioneers were the sole inhabitants of our developing planet. They did not rush, they did not strive for grand empires or complex structures. Their existence was a quiet, persistent affirmation of life's fundamental drive to be. They adapted, they replicated, they diversified ever so slightly, each generation building upon the successes of the last, laying down the invisible foundations for everything that would one day follow. This was the silent genesis, the almost imperceptible awakening of an entire biosphere, a profound testament to the universe's capacity for intricate self-organization. The very air you breathe, the deep water that sustains countless creatures today, holds faint echoes of these earliest, simplest beings, patiently waiting for the dawn of more complex forms to unfold in time's quiet embrace. Imagine those eons unfolding, not in hurried leaps, but in a gradual, almost imperceptible unfolding. The planet, still young, was a canvas of raw potential, shaped by forces now largely unimaginable to our modern minds. Waters began to collect, vast oceans of a primitive sort, swirling with dissolved minerals and the very essence of the forming world. Beneath these nascent seas, volcanic vents breathed warmth and chemicals into the dark, profound depths, creating swirling currents of possibility. The atmosphere above was a veil of different gases, slowly transforming under the sun's distant ancient gaze. For countless millennia, the Earth was a solitary laboratory, conducting experiments on a grand, silent scale. No eyes witnessed the slow accretion of molecules, the intricate dance of carbon and hydrogen, oxygen and nitrogen, joining in ever more complex formations. The very rocks beneath the future continents were cooling, solidifying, forming the planet's enduring, patient skeleton. Each passing century was but a fleeting breath in this immense cosmic exhalation. Think of it as a long, deep sleep for the planet itself, a period of profound rest before its eventual awakening. From this patient, timeless slumber, the earliest whispers of existence would eventually emerge, not with a sudden burst, but with a quiet, persistent hum. It was a time of immense, quiet preparation, a prelude to the grand symphony of life that would one day resonate across its surface. The cosmos watched, vast and indifferent, yet perhaps expectant, as this tiny blue-green sphere slowly ripened in the stardust night. The sun's ancient light bathed its surface, a consistent, unchanging beacon across the immense void. And within those warming waters, the stage was being set, molecule by molecule, for the most astonishing story of all. And so, for eons beyond our easy grasp, these initial sparks of life, these microscopic entities, continued their patient existence. They replicated, they adapted, responding with exquisite subtlety to the fluctuating conditions of their ancient world. Each successive generation carried forward a legacy, a blueprint subtly refined by the enduring pressures of their environment. It was an unhurried process, a silent accumulation of minute transformations, each one almost imperceptible on its own, yet collectively weaving the intricate tapestry of biological complexity. Imagine cells, once solitary wanderers, beginning to find advantage in proximity, in a shared purpose. They clung together, first loosely, then with increasing permanence, forming communities of living matter. This remarkable shift, from individual survival to collective flourishing, was a pivotal moment in the planet's story. No sudden leap, but a delicate, protracted ballet of cellular cooperation, evolving over immense durations. Some cells specialized, taking on particular roles within these nascent collectives, dedicating themselves to structure, or to feeding, or to locomotion, or to the crucial task of reproduction. The very air, the very waters, became a cradle for this unfolding diversity.
From simple aggregates, life progressed step by painstaking step towards structures of ever greater intricacy. Each new form that emerged was a testament to the persistent exploratory nature of existence, an enduring whisper from the depths of time. The planet itself, a vast and silent laboratory, continued its grand experiment, nurturing these countless tiny ventures into being. This long, deep breath of evolution, this steady onward march, continued its profound work, building foundations for all that was yet to come, across billions of silent, watchful years. As eons unspooled like an immense silent scroll, these nascent forms of life, microscopic and utterly unpretentious, began their long, unhurried journey. Within the boundless embrace of the ancient oceans, they absorbed the surrounding energies, replicating and subtly refining their structures. It was a time of immense patience, where changes unfolded with an almost imperceptible grace, each minute adaptation passed down through countless generations. The very water itself, a cradling fluid, carried the ingredients for these intricate transformations, an aqueous canvas upon which life's masterpiece was being painstakingly rendered. Consider the immense stretch of 1 billion years, not as a fleeting moment, but as an epoch of profound transformation. Imagine the countless cycles of light and shadow upon the planetary surface, the rhythmic ebb and flow of the tides, all contributing to this grand, unceasing process. Even the subtle shifts in the Earth's very crust, the deliberate migration of continents across the globe, played their part, altering environments and prompting new paths for these tenacious organisms to explore. Life did not rush. It waited, it observed, it absorbed, and it adapted with an innate wisdom. From those simple beginnings, a complex tapestry began to weave itself. Some organisms developed the ability to harness the sun's brilliance directly, turning light into sustenance, forever changing the atmospheric composition of our blue world. Others learned to move, to seek out different niches, to interact with their microscopic neighbors in ever more intricate ways. This was not a hurried race, but a deliberate exploration of possibilities, a deep, resonant hum of existence expanding its reach. Each new metabolic pathway, each tiny specialized organelle emerged from an unfathomable vect of time, built upon the bedrock of what came before. It is a testament to the universe's enduring ingenuity, a quiet symphony played across geological ages, where every note, no matter how faint, contributes to the grand composition of living forms. From those initial humble beginnings, life continued its extraordinary journey. The planet, once a crucible of primordial elements, became a vibrant tapestry of existence. Over countless epochs, organisms diversified, adapting to every conceivable niche. Submerged oceans teemed with creatures of increasing intricacy, their forms sculpted by the persistent pressure of survival and change. On land, the first hesitant tendrils of vegetation began to unfurl, painting the barren landscapes with hues of green and brown, slowly transforming the very air with their quiet respiration. The atmosphere itself underwent a profound shift, enriched by the exhaled breath of burgeoning plant life, creating the very conditions necessary for even more complex forms to thrive.
Each transformation was a minute adjustment, a delicate calibration across immense stretches of time. There was no rush, no urgency in this grand cosmic ballet, just the persistent, unyielding flow of adaptation, an elegant choreography unfolding across the ages. Forests rose and fell, oceans expanded and receded, and through it all, life found ways to flourish, to innovate, to persist. The intricate connections within ecosystems deepened, creating a vast, interwoven network where every living thing played its part, contributing to the delicate equilibrium of the biosphere. Consider the quiet tenacity of a tree, its roots delving deep into the earth, its branches reaching skyward, a living testament to millions of years of patient growth, its very existence a monument to this unhurried, enduring process. This patient unfolding, this immense, silent progression has shaped the world we know. The air we breathe, the water we drink, the very ground beneath our feet, all bear the imprint of these profound evolutionary sagas. It is a story told not in words, but in the fossilized remnants of ancient beings, in the strata of rocks, and in the very DNA that binds all life together. This enduring narrative of transformation, etched into the fabric of our home planet,
reminds us of the universe's boundless capacity for creativity and resilience. It is a testament to the power of constancy, to the incredible impact of changes that are imperceptible in a moment, but monumental over an eon. Allow your mind to wander through these vast imagined landscapes, witnessing the silent, profound evolution that has brought forth such astonishing beauty and complexity. Let the sheer scope of this ancient journey lull you into a state of deep, serene repose, a peaceful recognition of the timelessness that surrounds us all. We have traversed the grand expanse of the cosmos, witnessing the stately ballet of distant galaxies and the gentle luminescence of celestial nurseries. Now, let us bring our focus a little closer to individual worlds adorned with their own unique celestial attire. Each planet, a sphere of infinite possibility, often cloaked in an ethereal mantle, its atmosphere. This atmospheric veil, a wondrous tapestry of gases, wraps around a world like a comforting embrace. From afar, it might shimmer with delicate hues, swirling patterns, or perhaps remain an opaque, mysterious shroud. It is a protective canopy, shielding the surface from the cosmic elements, a silent guardian against the harshness of open space. Yet this very veil also holds secrets, concealing what lies beneath its shifting currents. Consider the notion of life not merely existing upon a sunlit surface, but flourishing within the very fabric of these vast aerial oceans. Imagine tiny, resilient forms suspended within immense cloud decks, buoyed by the currents, bathed in the muted light filtered through layers of vapor. This is a realm where vitality might find its sustenance in unexpected chemical reactions, a silent, airborne ecosystem unfolding far above any solid ground. The atmosphere itself becomes a world, a hidden habitation for beings perfectly adapted to its shifting depths and subtle pressures. But the journey into concealed realms does not conclude there. Beyond the atmospheric envelope, beneath the planet's crust, lies another profound mystery: the subterranean streams and the deep-seated warmth that can foster existence in the most improbable conditions. Picture, if you will, the serene quietude found far below the surface, where sunlight never penetrates and the hum of the world above is utterly silenced. Here, stability reigns, and the immense pressure of overlying rock creates an environment where liquid water, or perhaps other exotic solvents, can flow in vast, unseen reservoirs. These abyssal oceans, or deep aquifer systems, are warmed not by external stars, but by the internal engine of the planet itself. We continue our gentle descent now, passing through the grand celestial draperies that adorn these distant worlds. Each layer of air presents a new vista, a fresh hue, as if the very breath of the cosmos were painting the sky in ever-deepening shades. Feel the subtle shift in the surrounding pressure, a comforting embrace that gently persuades us to settle, to ease into the heart of this atmospheric cocoon. The light begins to alter its character, no longer the crisp, bright brilliance of the void above, but a softened luminescence, diffused and mellowed by countless suspended particles. Tiny motes of cosmic dust, illuminated by the filtered starlight, seem to dance in slow motion, like miniature celestial ballets unfolding before our very eyes. Perhaps there are wisps of vapor, delicate clouds that are not quite solid nor entirely gaseous, but exist in an ethereal state, a transition between form and formlessness. These gossamer formations unfurl around us, a silent tapestry woven from the planet's very essence. Imagine yourself enfolded by these vast translucent veils, a sensation of being perfectly secure within nature's most expansive shelter. The air currents here are not forceful gales, but rather languid currents, a breath so faint it barely stirs the tranquility. They carry the merest whisper of whatever elements constitute this planet's unique aroma, perhaps the scent of faraway mineral deposits or the delicate perfume of unseen atmospheric flora. These hidden habitations within the air itself offer a profound sense of seclusion, a sanctuary suspended between the vastness of space and the solidity of the ground below. As we yield to this pervasive calm, we recognize that true shelter can exist in the most unexpected places. It is not always built of stone or wood. Sometimes it is composed of the very air, layered and woven by the intricate physics of a world. This atmospheric embrace offers not only protection, but also a deep, abiding peace. It speaks of the planet's quiet strength, its capacity to cradle life, even if only in our imagination, within its very breath. We are moving deeper now, towards whatever wonders lie beneath these soft enveloping curtains. As our awareness descends, gently moving past the outermost layers of planetary shrouds, we begin to feel a profound shift. The subtle embrace of the atmosphere gives way to the palpable presence of the land itself. Here, beneath the surface, lies a different kind of sanctuary, carved not by wind or water, but by the very forces that shape a world's interior. Imagine immense, echoing caverns, vast subterranean chambers that ripple with an inner warmth. This is not the warmth of a star, but the deep, abiding heat born from a planet's heart, a core of molten energy that nurtures life in the most unexpected ways. Streams of liquid, perhaps warm mineral-rich water, flow through these hidden conduits, creating winding rivers of life in perpetual twilight. In these realms and worlds, where sunlight never touches, life has found astonishing adaptations. Picture delicate bioluminescent flora, casting a soft ethereal glow upon ancient rock formations, illuminating crystalline structures that glitter like frozen starlight. Perhaps aquatic beings, with forms unlike anything seen on the surface, navigate these placid underground currents, their movements unhurried, their existence defined by the planet's slow geological pulse. The air itself might be infused with unique minerals, carrying a faint, earthy fragrance that speaks of timeless processes. There's an immense sense of security in these depths, a feeling of being wholly enclosed and protected by the vast, comforting mass of the world above. The immense pressure that surrounds these pockets of existence becomes a soothing, all-encompassing embrace, a profound stillness that invites deep repose. To dwell in such a space, even in imagination, is to understand a different kind of calm. It is a serenity born from being cradled by the very fabric of creation, a place where external concerns simply cease to exist. The distant echoes of cosmic winds and stellar fires are muted here, replaced by the hushed whisper of geothermal vents and the gentle flow of subterranean streams. It is a testament to the planet's quiet generosity, offering secluded havens where life can flourish, undisturbed in its most elemental form. We are moving deeper now, towards whatever wonders lie beneath these soft, enveloping curtains. As our awareness descends, gently moving past the outermost layers of planetary shrouds, we begin to feel a profound shift. The subtle embrace of the atmosphere gives way to the palpable presence of the land itself. Here, beneath the surface, lies a different kind of sanctuary, carved not by wind or water, but by the very forces that shape a world's interior. Imagine immense, echoing caverns, vast subterranean chambers that ripple with an inner warmth. This is not the warmth of a star, but the deep, abiding heat born from a planet's heart, a core of molten energy that nurtures life in the most unexpected ways. Streams of liquid, perhaps warm mineral-rich water, flow through these hidden conduits, creating winding rivers of life in perpetual twilight. In these reclusive realms, where sunlight never touches, life has found astonishing adaptations. Picture delicate bioluminescent flora, casting a soft ethereal glow upon ancient rock formations, illuminating crystalline structures that glitter like frozen starlight. Perhaps aquatic beings, with forms unlike anything seen on the surface, navigate these placid underground currents, their movements unhurried, their existence defined by the planet's slow geological pulse. The air itself might be infused with unique minerals, carrying a faint, earthy fragrance that speaks of timeless processes. There's an immense sense of security in these depths, a feeling of being wholly enclosed and protected by the vast, comforting mass of the world above. The immense pressure that surrounds these pockets of existence becomes a soothing, all-encompassing embrace, a profound stillness that invites deep repose. To dwell in such a space, even in imagination, is to understand a different kind of calm. It is a serenity born from being cradled by the very fabric of creation, a place where external concerns simply cease to exist. The distant echoes of cosmic winds and stellar fires are muted here.
We often find ourselves cradled by sounds here on Earth. The gentle rustle of leaves in an evening breeze, the distant murmur of waves upon a shore, the soft patter of rain against a window pane. These acoustic textures form the very fabric of our waking lives, providing comfort, information, and a constant subtle accompaniment to our thoughts. Yet, as we venture further into the boundless expanse of the cosmos, a profound transformation occurs. The familiar symphony of our home planet gradually recedes, giving way to an utterly different kind of quietude. Imagine floating now, far beyond the comforting embrace of our atmosphere, where the air, so vital for carrying vibrations, simply ceases to exist. In the deep vacuum of space, there is no medium for sound waves to travel, no particles to bump and transmit that familiar energy. What remains is an immense, unblemished stillness, a silence so complete it holds a unique majesty. This isn't the oppressive quiet of an empty room, but rather an expansive, serene quietude that stretches infinitely in all directions. It is a quiet that invites introspection, a stillness that encourages the mind to wander without interruption. This absence of earthly echoes allows for a different form of perception to emerge. Our inner senses, often overshadowed by external stimuli, become wonderfully amplified. We might notice the subtle rhythm of our own breathing, the soft pulse within our veins, or the gentle settling of our thoughts as they arrange themselves into patterns of calm. The very concept of sound, as we understand it, dissolves into a cosmic hush. And within this deep, encompassing quiet, there is a profound sense of peace. It is a quiet that does not demand attention, but rather offers a limitless space for rest. Consider this soundless journey as a profound lullaby, sung not by voices or instruments, but by the very fabric of the universe itself. The gentle turning of a distant nebula, the slow dance of a binary star system, the majestic sweep of a galactic arm. These grand celestial movements unfold without a single auditory trace. Their beauty is observed purely through light, through form, through the silent poetry of existence. There is an inherent harmony in this absence of sound, a perfect balance that permits an undisturbed descent into slumber. This cosmic tranquility is a rare gift, offering a refuge from the clamor of the waking world. It is a quiet that cradles your awareness, guiding you deeper into a realm of pure, unadulterated repose. Your mind finds solace in this vast quiet, settling like dust motes in a shaft of moonlight, each thought finding its soft, designated place. The boundless quiet envelops you now, a serene embrace for your peaceful descent. This is the true sound of space, not a sound at all, but a deep, unending peace. The profound stillness of the cosmic ocean envelops us entirely, a vast expanse where vibrations cannot travel. Here, in this boundless void, there is no air to carry the slightest murmur, no atmospheric curtain to stir with an echo. Imagine for a moment a realm utterly devoid of auditory input, a complete liberation from the cacophony of terrestrial life. On our home world, even in the deepest forest or atop the highest mountain, there is always some faint hum, a rustle of leaves, a distant sigh of wind, or the subtle thrum of distant life. But out here, among the stars, silence is not merely an absence of noise. It is an intrinsic quality, a fundamental characteristic of the grand design. This absence creates a unique canvas for your senses. Without the constant stream of sound, your perception becomes exquisitely attuned to other subtle phenomena. The light from distant galaxies, which has journeyed across unfathomable distances, reaches your eyes in brilliant, silent displays. Nebula glow with a spectral luminescence, their colors unfolding in a magnificent, soundless ballet. Planets orbit with stately grace, their movements entirely without the groan or creak we might expect from such immense celestial bodies. Each star twinkles in a profound quietude, a shimmering jewel in a velvet setting. Your own breathing becomes the most prominent sound, a soft rhythm accompanying your journey. The steady beat of your heart, a reassuring drum, resonates within your chest, a personal soundtrack to this magnificent quietude. In this magnificent vacuum, there is no interference from the external world to distract you from the inner universe of your thoughts and feelings. It is a profound opportunity for deep introspection, a chance to simply exist within the present moment, unburdened by the clamor of everyday existence. This tranquil solitude allows for a very different kind of appreciation for the cosmic ballet. You witness the silent grandeur of creation, observing the universe unfold without the need for an accompanying symphony. There is an inherent peace in this soundless observation, a deep sense of calm that settles over you, inviting slumber. The stars above do not sing, yet their silent presence speaks volumes of timeless wonder and infinite possibility. You are simply floating, carried by the universe's own quiet currents towards a realm of profound rest. This quiet, expansive journey through the astral planes permits a complete surrender to repose. Your mind, freed from the usual demands of interpreting sound, can fully unwind. Your consciousness begins to soften, unfurling like a delicate bloom in the moonlit garden of the cosmos. Every fiber of your being is encouraged to release tension, to dissolve into the serene emptiness that surrounds you. You are held in a tranquil, unwavering stillness, a perfect prelude to the deepest, most restorative sleep. The vastness outside the cosmic vessel does not merely absorb sound, it is the very definition of a profound stillness. This quietude is not an empty void, but rather a canvas upon which other senses begin to paint their own intricate pictures. Without the constant chatter of auditory input, our minds are free to explore different avenues of perception. We might find ourselves more attuned to the gentle thrum of the ship's life support systems, a barely discernible vibration that speaks of engineering and sustenance. Or perhaps our attention turns inward to the soft rhythmic beating of our own heart, a steady drum against the immense quiet. This internal symphony becomes remarkably clear when external distractions diminish. The subtle rush of blood in our ears, the faint whisper of our own breath, these intimate sounds become prominent, reminding us of the delicate machinery of our own existence. It is a deeply personal auditory experience, one that is often masked by the clamor of earthly environments. Here, in the silent embrace of space, we are invited to listen to the very pulse of life within us. And beyond these personal resonances, there is a different kind of sensory input that takes on new significance. The way light plays across the cabin walls, the slow dance of dust motes suspended in the air, these visual details gain an almost melodic quality. They tell a story without uttering a single word, a silent narrative unfolding before our eyes. The absence of sound allows for an amplified appreciation of visual nuances, transforming the mundane into something quite captivating. It is as though our eyes become ears, perceiving form and motion with a heightened sensitivity. Consider the gentle twinkle of distant stars through a porthole, not as mere points of light, but as silent declarations of cosmic grandeur. Each one a remote sun, burning with an unutterable brilliance, their silent radiance stretching across unimaginable distances. There is a profound tranquility in witnessing such immense power rendered entirely without sound. It is a spectacle that speaks directly to the soul, bypassing the usual channels of sound and touch, leaving an impression of quiet awe. This hushed spectacle encourages a deep, calming contemplation, drawing the mind into a serene, meditative state. The silence of space, far from being a deficit, reveals itself as an opulent presence, a lavish quiet that cradles the waking mind and invites it to slumber. The profound quietude of the cosmic expanse embraces all within its reach. It is a stillness so absolute, so complete, that it redefines our understanding of sound itself. Here, in the boundless void, the absence of vibration becomes a presence, a comforting blanket that wraps around the intrepid voyager. We are accustomed to a world filled with echoes and resonances, with the constant hum of life on Earth. But in space, that familiar soundscape melts away, leaving behind a pristine auditory vacuum. Within the confines of a spacecraft, sounds are meticulously contained. The gentle whir of equipment, the soft murmur of communication, these are internal symphonies, carefully regulated and never permitted to escape into the silent majesty beyond. Imagine gazing out at the Earth, a vibrant jewel against the velvet darkness, without the rustle of wind, the crash of waves, or the distant thrum of human activity. The visual splendor becomes magnified, unburdened by any competing auditory input. Each star glitters with an enhanced brilliance. Each nebula unfolds its intricate beauty in pure, unadulterated form. This profound quiet invites a unique kind of introspection. Our own internal rhythms, often drowned out by the din of daily life, begin to emerge.
The steady cadence of our breath, the rhythmic beat of our heart, these become our personal soundtrack, a soothing, unwavering melody that accompanies our journey. In this vast, hushed arena, the mind finds ample room to wander, to explore its deepest thoughts without interruption. It is a grand meditation, an opportunity to connect with the very core of our being. As we envision this immense serenity, allow your own body to absorb this tranquility. Feel the gentle release of any tension held within your muscles, letting them soften and lengthen. Your breathing deepens naturally, becoming a slow, deliberate wave that rises and falls within you. Just as the stars hang suspended in the silent cosmos, allow your thoughts to become light and unburdened, floating effortlessly. Let the notion of this pervasive stillness wash over you, a balm for the spirit. It is an invitation to release, to surrender to the peaceful current that carries you further into relaxation. The absence of sound in space is not an emptiness, but rather a profound fullness of peace. This immense quietude offers a profound invitation. It beckons us to release the day's clamor, to let go of every lingering echo that might still resonate within our thoughts. Imagine yourself suspended in this cosmic stillness, completely unburdened by the usual cacophony of life on our vibrant planet. Here, there is no distant traffic hum, no murmur of conversation, no gentle ticking of a clock. Only the vast, unblemished quietude, a balm for the weary spirit. In this deep, enveloping peace, our minds can finally unspool, unfurl like delicate nebula stretching across the dark. The usual sensory inputs, often overwhelming and insistent, are now absent, allowing a different kind of perception to awaken. It is a perception tuned to the subtle rhythms of our own being, the quiet thrum of a resting heart, the smooth, effortless flow of breath. With the external world so utterly muted, your inner world can come into clearer, more peaceful focus. Any worries that might have been swirling begin to dissipate like faint stardust scattering into the infinite. This profound cosmic hush is not an emptiness to be feared, but a fullness of tranquility to be embraced. It is the original state of pure potential, a canvas upon which dreams can softly paint themselves without interference. Think of it as a natural cradle, woven from the very fabric of the cosmos, designed to hold you in absolute serenity. Here, your thoughts can wander freely, unhurried and unchased, like solitary stars drifting across the galactic night. The absence of sound becomes a presence in itself, a comforting weightlessness that encourages your physical form to relax, to surrender to the supportive embrace of nothingness. Your muscles release their hold, your limbs feel lighter, your eyelids grow heavy with an inviting drowsiness. The boundless quiet extends its gentle influence, inviting every cell in your body to downshift, to find its natural resting frequency. You are simply present, suspended in a boundless, peaceful void, ready to journey into the deepest, most restorative sleep. The vast silence of space holds you securely, a tranquil harbor for your dreaming mind, guiding you gently into the profound depths of unconsciousness, where true rest awaits.
We have journeyed through the ethereal glow of nebulae and past the majestic procession of galaxies, witnessing the universe in its boundless grandeur. Now, let our awareness gently return, not from the cosmos, but to the cosmos, right here within us. It is a wondrous realization, a truth whispered by the very elements that compose our being. We are, quite literally, made of stardust. Consider for a moment the astonishing provenance of every atom within your body. The carbon that forms the scaffolding of your cells, the oxygen you breathe, the iron coursing through your veins. These fundamental particles did not originate on our small blue planet. No, they were forged in the fiery hearts of ancient colossal stars, eons before our sun even sparked to life. These cosmic foundries, immense and powerful, worked tirelessly, transforming simpler elements into the complex building blocks of life. When these stellar giants reached the end of their brilliant lives, they exploded in spectacular supernovas, scattering their newly created riches across the nascent universe. This precious cosmic dust, laden with the ingredients for planets and beings, then coalesced. Our own solar system, including Earth, arose from such a stellar nursery,
a swirling cloud of this very material. And from that rich planetary canvas, life blossomed. You, as you lie here in quiet repose, are a living testament to this incredible, enduring cycle. Each breath you take is a communion with ancient gases, once part of a distant star. Your very existence echoes the cosmic symphony, a profound resonance with the universe's grand design. This understanding fosters a deep sense of belonging, a placid reassurance that you are not merely observing the cosmos from afar, but are intrinsically a part of it. Your personal story is inextricably woven into the fabric of the universe's unfolding narrative. You are a unique expression of its boundless creativity, a temporary arrangement of atoms that have traveled across unimaginable distances and through vast spans of time to assemble themselves into the magnificent being that is you. Embrace this connection, this shared ancestry with all that is seen and unseen. The very atoms that form your gentle breath, the subtle rhythm of your quiet heart, the soft glow in your mind's eye, they have all journeyed across immense spans of time and space. They were forged in the fiery cores of ancient stars, suns that lived out their long, luminous lives and then gracefully departed, scattering their newly created elements across the nascent galaxy. Imagine the grand odyssey of a single carbon atom. Perhaps it began its existence within a star much grander than our own sun, a celestial giant that eventually completed its stellar cycle, collapsing and then blossoming into a magnificent supernova. Its precious contents, including our tiny carbon atom, were then flung far and wide, drifting through the cool, expansive emptiness of interstellar space. This atom, along with countless others, would have traveled for untold eons through a vast, silent ocean of cosmic gas and dust. Eventually, drawn by gravity's invisible hand, it might have been swept into a swirling, condensing cloud, slowly coalescing to form a new stellar nursery. It could then have become part of a newly forming star system, settling within a swirling protoplanetary disk, the very cradle of future worlds. Perhaps it found its quiet way into a nascent planet, remaining suspended within molten rock for epochs. Or perhaps it gracefully settled within the early life-giving oceans. Through countless millennia of geological evolution, through the slow, intricate dance of chemical reactions, this very atom, this minute fragment of a distant, long-gone star, became woven into the intricate tapestry of life itself. It might have once been part of an ancient fern, a prehistoric creature, or even a single droplet of dew upon an early leaf. And now, in this quiet moment, it rests peacefully within you. This is not merely a fascinating scientific detail. It is a profound and comforting realization. It means that a part of your own being has, in a sense, borne witness to the majestic birth of galaxies, the slow unfolding artistry of nebulae, and the quiet, deliberate passage of cosmic epochs. You are, quite literally, a small shimmering piece of the universe, awake and aware, experiencing its own vastness from a uniquely intimate perspective. This deep connection extends far beyond the physical. It speaks to a fundamental underlying unity. Every atom, in every living being, every stone, every whisper of the wind, shares this common ancient heritage. We are all deeply interconnected, woven from the same celestial threads, sharing a profound bond that transcends all perceived differences. As you rest, allow this comforting awareness to settle gently over you. You are not separate from the immensity above. You are an intrinsic, treasured part of it. The same cosmic energy that ignites distant stars flows gently within your very being. You are a living testament to the universe's boundless capacity for intricate beauty and complex, vibrant life. Breathe in this quiet truth and let it carry you deeper into serene repose. We are not merely composed of these cosmic remnants. We are intimately woven into the very fabric of the universe itself. Each breath we take, each beat of our heart, resonates with the ancient rhythm of creation. Imagine, if you will, the tiny, gleaming particles forged in a faraway star, traversing immense cosmic distances, finally settling here, upon our verdant planet. These very same particles then become integrated into the minerals within the soil, the air we breathe, the water that sustains all life. Consider the cycle of existence on our home world. The towering trees drawing sustenance from the ground, the blossoms unfurling towards the sunlight, the creatures moving gracefully across the landscape. Each one is a magnificent testament to this shared cosmic heritage. The carbon that forms the sturdy trunk of an ancient redwood, the oxygen released by a vibrant fern, the iron coursing through our veins. These are all ancient travelers, transformed and repurposed through countless eons. They carry within them the history of the cosmos, a story etched into their very essence. This profound realization can bring a deep sense of belonging, a quiet understanding that we are not separate from the grand expanse above. We are an integral part of its ongoing narrative, a living chapter in its limitless saga. There is a tranquil reassurance in knowing that the very substance of our being connects us directly to the furthest reaches of the observable universe. We are echoes of supernova, murmurs of nebulae, and whispers of distant galaxies. Rest in this profound connection. Feel the pervasive peace that comes from recognizing your place within this magnificent and enduring design. You are connected to every star that shines, every planet that orbits, every molecule that dances in the interstellar medium. This shared stardust is the ultimate embrace, a cosmic cradle holding you securely within its vast and gentle expanse. Allow this comforting thought to envelop you completely. We are not merely composed of these cosmic remnants. We are intimately woven into the very fabric of the universe itself. Each breath we take, each beat of our heart, resonates with the ancient rhythm of creation. Imagine, if you will, the tiny, gleaming particles forged in a faraway star, traversing immense cosmic distances, finally settling here, upon our verdant planet. These very same particles then become integrated into the minerals within the soil, the air we breathe, the water that sustains all life. Consider the cycle of existence on our home world. The towering trees drawing sustenance from the ground, the blossoms unfurling towards the sunlight, the creatures moving gracefully across the landscape. Each one is a magnificent testament to this shared cosmic heritage. The carbon that forms the sturdy trunk of an ancient redwood, the oxygen released by a vibrant fern, the iron coursing through our veins. These are all ancient travelers, transformed and repurposed through countless eons. They carry within them the history of the cosmos, a story etched into their very essence. This profound realization can bring a deep sense of belonging, a quiet understanding that we are not separate from the grand expanse above. We are an integral part of its ongoing narrative, a living chapter in its limitless saga. There is a tranquil reassurance in knowing that the very substance of our being connects us directly to the furthest reaches of the observable universe. We are echoes of supernova, murmurs of nebulae, and whispers of distant galaxies. Rest in this profound connection. Feel the pervasive peace that comes from recognizing your place within this magnificent and enduring design. You are connected to every star that shines, every planet that orbits, every molecule that dances in the interstellar medium. This shared stardust is the ultimate embrace, a cosmic cradle holding you securely within its vast and gentle expanse. Allow this comforting thought to envelop you completely. Consider for a moment the long, winding path these elemental building blocks have traversed. They have been part of countless celestial bodies, perhaps woven into the fabric of luminous nebulae, or cradled within the fiery hearts of ancient suns. These same atoms have danced through eons, forming mountains and oceans, creatures and plants, before finally finding their present form within the unique being that is you. It is a lineage so vast, so incredibly deep, it stretches back to the very dawn of creation itself. This intricate tapestry of existence is not merely a collection of isolated points, but a vast living symphony, each note played by the very atoms that compose us. The elements within your body are continuously interacting, a wondrous collaboration that maintains your vitality, allowing you to breathe, to think, to experience the world. It is a silent, ceaseless miracle unfolding within your very core, connecting you to the fundamental processes of the universe. The delicate balance required for life to bloom on this pale blue sphere is truly astonishing. A whisper of warmth, a precise measure of light, a graceful alignment of forces and substances, all coalesced to allow for this incredible phenomenon we call being. From the scattered cosmic dust, an intelligence blossomed, an awareness capable of contemplating its own origins, gazing back at the distant stars that once birthed the very particles it now contains. You are not an accidental visitor here, but an essential thread, a unique and precious strand within this magnificent cosmic design. Your existence is a continuation of that grand unfolding narrative, a testament to the universe's boundless capacity for creation. This profound interconnectedness means you are never truly alone, but forever enfolded within the vast embrace of the cosmos. Allow this comforting realization to settle deep within you, bringing a profound sense of peace. Rest now, knowing your connection is ancient, enduring, and infinitely profound. The very atoms that compose your being, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones, the carbon that forms the intricate helix of your cellular structure, each of these fundamental constituents was forged in the fiery heart of a distant, colossal star. They embarked on an unimaginable journey across light years, coalescing, transforming, until they found their intricate arrangement within you. This profound truth connects you, not just metaphorically, but quite literally, to the deepest reaches of the cosmos.
You are a small, luminous ripple in an ocean of cosmic wonder, yet within you resides the entire history of the universe. The silent majesty of the night sky, with its glittering constellations and unseen nebulae, mirrors the equally complex and magnificent universe within your own quiet consciousness. As you recline, feeling the embrace of the earth beneath you, imagine this shared heritage, this ancient, continuous story flowing through every fiber of your being. There is a profound comfort in knowing you are not separate from this grand design, but an integral, cherished part of it. The same forces that sculpt galaxies and ignite suns also orchestrate the gentle rhythm of your breath, the slow, steady beat of your heart. You are an expression of the universe's endless creativity, a testament to its boundless capacity for formation and renewal. Allow this expansive understanding to settle over you like a warm, comforting blanket. Let go of any lingering thoughts or worries that might tether you to the day's concerns. Feel yourself become one with the quiet turning of the planet, with the gentle rotation of the stars above. Your own rest becomes a small, perfect note in the vast, harmonious symphony of the cosmos. As your awareness softens, imagine your energy expanding, subtly blending with the vastness of the night, reaching out to touch the ancient light of distant suns. You are perfectly held, profoundly connected, and eternally a part of this magnificent unfolding story. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go, simply to be. Allow the deep, restorative currents of the universe to carry you gently into profound slumber, cradled by the very stardust from which you emerged. Rest now, within the cosmic embrace. As we continue our gentle expedition through the boundless expanse, let us now allow our very essence to settle, to find its own quiet equilibrium within this magnificent cosmic canvas. Imagine yourself suspended effortlessly, not by any physical tether, but by the pervasive peace that permeates the universe itself. Feel the subtle currents of the interstellar medium, not as a forceful wind, but as an imperceptible breath, caressing your being with an ancient, knowing touch. The distant gleam of nascent stars, still cloaked in their nebular nurseries, now appears as a series of soft, luminous embers, their youthful energy contained within delicate veils of gas and dust. There is no urgency in their formation, only a patient unfolding process
that echoes the patient unfolding within your own awareness. Let your thoughts, like the scattered stardust, begin to gently coalesce, forming patterns of tranquility before dissolving into the greater void of quietude. Observe how the grand cosmic dance, once a spectacle of dynamic motion, now slows its tempo, revealing a profound underlying stillness. Galaxies, those colossal islands of stars, appear to rotate with a majestic slowness, their spiral arms unfurling like petals of a colossal cosmic bloom. This unhurried ballet invites your own rhythms to synchronize, to descend into a lower, more serene frequency. Your breath becomes softer, your pulse a steady, comforting drum against the backdrop of eternity. This is a time for release, for letting go of every fleeting concern, every lingering thought that might still cling to the edges of your consciousness. Envision them detaching, like tiny cosmic particles, drifting away into the immeasurable depths, becoming lighter, dissolving into the pervasive calm. The universe holds no judgment, only an infinite embrace, a vast cradle awaiting your repose. You are a part of this immense tapestry, interwoven with every star, every planet, every whisper of cosmic breath. Allow the comforting awareness of this connection to envelop you, a sensation of being perfectly held, perfectly safe within the grand design. There is no need to strive, no need to reach, simply to exist in this profound quietude. The silence here is not empty, it is brimming with the potential for rest, for renewal. It is the silence from which all things emerge and to which all things eventually return. Let yourself sink deeper into this boundless tranquility, surrendering completely to the cosmic current that gently guides you towards ultimate stillness. The silence you perceive is not an absence, but a profound presence, a hushed symphony of creation still unfolding. Imagine it as a vast, benevolent hand gently supporting you, holding you suspended in this infinite expanse. There is no need to grasp or cling, only to yield to the immense comfort of being completely held. Feel the subtle currents of the cosmic medium, not rushing, but caressing, guiding you deeper into stillness. Your very being seems to align with the unhurried rhythm of the universe, that slow, patient dance of distant galaxies and the silent birth of new suns. With each exhalation, release any lingering tension, any remaining echoes of the waking world, allowing them to drift away like faint nebula dissolving into the deeper darkness. Your mind, once a bustling marketplace of thoughts, begins to clear, becoming as boundless and tranquil as the cosmic ocean itself. The weight of your own existence diminishes, replaced by a sense of ethereal lightness, as if you are becoming one with the sparkling dust of countless stars. This is not merely a journey outwards through the cosmos, but a gentle descent inwards into the serene core of your own peace. The subtle hum of the universe, a vibration almost beyond hearing, resonates deeply within you, calming every fiber of your being. Allow yourself to sink further into this pervasive tranquility, to surrender to the comforting embrace of cosmic night. Your eyelids, perhaps already fluttering, now feel increasingly heavy, drawn down by a gentle, invisible force, like the soft pull of a distant, benevolent star. The vibrant hues of your day fade, giving way to the deep, calming indigo and the rich, velvety black of the universal night, dotted with the soft shimmer of timeless light. Each breath now guides you closer to that tender threshold of sleep, that exquisite boundary where the waking mind gracefully dissolves into the boundless realm of dreams. You are not falling, but settling, ever so gently, like cosmic dust upon an ancient, quiet world, finding your perfect resting place within this celestial cradle. Drift now, softly. Imagine now not just observing these wonders, but feeling entirely integrated within them. Your being becomes part of the cosmic canvas, a single, delicate thread woven into an immense, intricate tapestry. The energy of distant suns, though vast and ancient, somehow resonates with a profound calm within you. It is a quiet hum, a vibration of existence that permeates everything, yet asks for nothing in return, only for you to simply be. This grand cosmic process, unfolding over eons, mirrors the natural, unhurried descent into profound rest. There is no urgency in the expansion of the universe, no rush in the formation of a star, no demand in the serene journey of a comet across the celestial vault. Each event proceeds with an inherent grace, following pathways that have been established for incomprehensible stretches of time. And so, too, can your own journey into sleep unfold with such graceful inevitability. Feel the subtle embrace of this universal fabric, a soothing, enveloping presence that holds you without constraint. It is a sensation akin to being suspended in an ocean of starlight, weightless, unburdened by any earthly concern. The cool, pristine silence of space washes over you, a balm for a weary mind. Every breath you take deepens this immersion, drawing in the very essence of tranquility from the boundless expanse. Let your consciousness broaden, expanding beyond the confines of your physical form, merging with the peaceful, dark matter that permeates the void. This invisible matrix, though unseen, holds galaxies together, connecting the most distant reaches of creation. In a similar manner, a deep and unshakable peace begins to bind your thoughts, gently pulling them towards stillness. Allow your awareness to soften, to become permeable, absorbing the vast, comforting stillness that surrounds you. This magnificent emptiness is not barren, but rich with potential, brimming with a serene possibility, much like the hushed space just before a dream takes shape. This is where true rest resides, in this boundless, cradling emptiness. Within this magnificent cosmic canvas, your awareness can now simply rest. There is no need to grasp at any thought, no effort required to hold on to the edges of day. Imagine your being as a small, luminous speck suspended in the vast, benevolent dark. Each breath you take is a tiny echo of the universe's own gentle expansion, a ripple in the fabric of infinite calm. Consider the immense distances between the stars, the light traveling from millennia to reach our eyes. This journey of photons, spanning such unimaginable stretches of time and space, reminds us of the profound patience inherent in the cosmos. There is an unhurried quality to everything out here, a grand, deliberate unfolding that invites you to shed any sense of rush or urgency. Let your internal clock slow its ticking, aligning with the serene rhythm of the galactic spiral. As you float amidst this stellar dust, notice how the edges of your own consciousness begin to soften. The sharp lines of your waking thoughts become diffused, much like the light of a distant nebula spreading its ethereal glow. What once seemed distinct and separate now blends, merging into a larger, more comprehensive tapestry of peace. You are not just observing the universe, you are becoming an integral, harmonious part of its tranquil quietude. Allow any remaining tension to dissolve completely, like a wisp of cosmic gas dissipating into the boundless void. There is nothing left to hold on to, nowhere to strive, simply exist, suspended in this celestial embrace, cradled by the profound stillness that permeates all of creation. The immense, silent beauty of the cosmos is now a lullaby, inviting you deeper into its comforting depths. Surrender to this all-encompassing peace, permitting your mind to voyage further into the profound calm of cosmic slumber. The mind, like a distant star, begins its slow, magnificent dimming. No urgency remains, no pressing thought. You are simply present, a tiny mote in this grand, unfolding panorama of quietude. Feel the last remnants of the day's concerns detach and dissipate, like wisps of cosmic dust scattering into the void. Each breath now deepens, a subtle undulation, a soft rhythm that echoes the silent pulse of the universe itself. This boundless expanse, once a source of wonder, now becomes your sanctuary, a vast, comforting embrace.
Imagine yourself no longer bound by gravity, but gently suspended within this profound darkness, intertwined with the faint shimmer of distant galaxies. There is no up, no down, only a tranquil suspension. Your very essence seems to expand, merging with the immense stillness that pervades all. The vibrant colors of nebula, the sharp points of stars, they recede now into a blurred, warm glow on the horizon of your awareness, like a painting softly fading from view as the light dwindles. This is the quiet unfolding, the serene process of letting go. Your thoughts, once active currents, now become placid pools, their surface unruffled, reflecting only the vast, empty peace. Allow your consciousness to soften, to dissolve into this velvety dark, to become one with the quiet hum of the cosmos. The boundary between your being and the boundless space beyond seems to melt away. You are part of it, a single, cherished particle in an infinite sleeping design. Each moment that passes draws you further into this delicious oblivion. Feel the weightlessness spread through every limb, every muscle, until your body feels utterly buoyant, effortlessly held. The quietude deepens, a profound stillness that invites complete surrender. You are entering the cosmic cradle, a haven of ultimate calm, where all striving ceases and only the vast replenishing peace remains. Welcome this gentle descent into the heart of universal slumber. And now, as our cosmic journey gently concludes, allow the tranquil stillness of the universe to embrace you. You are nestled securely within the boundless quiet of the night. Let the lingering starlight illuminate your path into a profound and replenishing slumber. May your dreams be imbued with a luminous calm, guided by the serene harmony of the cosmos. Rest deeply and sleep peacefully.